All right. So My AI Live, we're getting together every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. We're learning the My AI system. We're also learning social media. We're learning how to really build our businesses, move the needle on things. And I've got some great things to show you today. So we've been talking a little bit about the My AI system, and we're talking about the social to lead. We've been talking about the NowSite Nav. Today, I kind of want to put some things together, right? How your steps are going to flow when doing social media. All right, everybody ready for that? Okay, so we're just kind of going to go through first step, second step, third step, fourth step. And the replay, let me make sure everybody knows where the replay is, right? You're going to find the replay over here on Facebook and the official corporate NowSite group. Official corporate NowSite group is where you're going to find your replay. And so, and this one, you may need to go back and say, okay, what are my steps? And for those of you who are like, I really don't learn by watching and doing at the exact same time, that's fine. Have your notebook ready so you just write down your steps, okay? All right, so let's get started. First of all, if you are new, my name's Elizabeth Larson. I'm a personal business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, author, speaker, and professional network marketer. I have been building businesses online for a very long time. Started out on the stages of an essential oil company long time ago, and absolutely adore what I do. I have the same philosophy as Zig Ziglar. You help enough other people get what they want, you can have what you want. So that's the philosophy I follow. All right. So we've been talking about your list. Now, first of all, please raise your hand if you are network marketing, sales, or affiliate marketing, any of those. Please raise your hand, keep it up so I know who's here. Network marketing, sales, or affiliate marketing of any kind. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so it looks like everybody here. Okay, so here's the thing that I want you to think about. And really this applies to almost all businesses, right? They involve people, and we need people for them to be successful. Does everybody agree with that statement? They involve people, and we need people for them to be successful, right? Okay, so there are 8, apparently, Coach Don will correct me if I'm wrong. There are like apparently 8 billion people on the earth. Now that's a lot of people to talk to. We're not going to talk to all 8 billion, right? If I give you that assignment, you're never going to come back, and I like seeing your faces every day. So obviously that's not the assignment. But there's lots of people out there, and we need to find the people that, first of all, resonate with us and build our tribes. Second of all, who would 8+ billion. Thank you. So, and that resonate with us, could benefit from our product or benefit from our business opportunity, our service, things like that. So lots of different companies represented here, everything from health and wellness to financial to legal. We've got real estate. We have lots of different coffee, everything here, right? And they all take the same principle. We need people to talk to about what we have and how we can help them. Okay. So first of all, you should have a list. Now, if you don't have a list, this will be your number one step. You need a list. You need a list of people that you want to talk to. Okay. Jennifer and I were having a conversation, and I loved what she talked about putting a name on a list and then putting next to it why you thought about them. Just really, really easy way to do that, right? You can do this on paper. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to keep your list online, though, at easy access, so you can actually be accessing these people all the time. You ready for that? You ready for a list online? Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of different things, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to put this together so we're always following up with these people. Because again, remember, everybody has heard the story about how a woman was talking to me about her business. She was in a network marketing company. This must have been 8 years ago. I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago, something like that. She's in a network marketing company. I never got her number. I gave her my number. She said she was going to call me later that evening. I said, man, I think this is it. This is the one this is the answer I've been praying for and looking for. And I was going to sign up. She never called me. She still hasn't called me. Do you think she will? Jennifer, do you think she will? It's so long. Do you think maybe? No? Okay. Well, good thing I got something else, right? Okay. So the right thing, I got connected with the right person and it wasn't her. She never followed up. So follow-up's going to be your key to everything. If the fortune is in the follow-up, we want to make sure to go to the fortune, right? Everybody okay with that? All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get going here. We're going to come over here. And the first thing I want to do is come over here to your NowSite system. Now, if you come over here to your list first, you can make a list of your top 100 right here. You can make a list of your top 100 people right here. All right. Those are your people that you're working with. Those are the people that you can send messages to. Now, another place that you can put that list of top 100 is actually in your Facebook. Now, unless you've been here recently or consistently, you are funny, Don. You're probably, I got to turn off chat or else I'm going to start cracking up. Okay. You're probably, I lost my whole train of thought here. Sorry, he distracted me. That was just too funny. All right. You probably don't know about the lists and things like that. So I want to come over here and I'm going to show you how to make your list in Facebook. Now, first, I'm going to come over here to friends. Okay. Second, I'm going to make a custom list. And that custom list can be your top 100. Now, another list that you can have is called comments. These are easy ways to organize. If you're building on Facebook, these are easy ways to organize the people that you are trying to make sure that you keep in contact with because you think that there's a connection there. They would benefit from your product or your business. So yesterday we talked a little bit about video and doing short videos where people made a comment. Let's also look at posts. So let's see who we're going to go. Jennifer, I'm going to just use yours if you're okay with that. Okay. So I'm going to come over here to Jennifer. Okay. And she does some videos like this, right? She does some other things. So let's go to comments. Let's see. Okay. So let's say somebody comments on her post. She has the ability, first of all, if somebody comments on your post, they have an interest in what you're posting. Everybody gets that, right? That's what we want. We want them to comment on our posts. We want to comment back to them, acknowledging their comment, thanking them, and asking some sort of question so we have the conversation keep going, right? If it's somebody that you want, so first, maybe if they're already in your business, don't do this. Okay. You can't sign up somebody you already signed up. Okay. Can't sell to them again unless you're just selling them additional product, but you know what I mean. Okay. So you come over here to the person who commented. I have no idea who this person is. Jennifer does though. And if she's not in her business already, then she can look over the profile and see if this is somebody that she thinks she would want to have a conversation with who could benefit from the product or the business. Okay, that's what you do every time you have a comment. You want to go look at their profile and see, are they somebody that could benefit from my product, my business? Is it somebody I would want to have a conversation with? I'm going to be really clear. If they have stuff all over their profile that does not click with your values, your beliefs, resonates with you, don't do it. Just don't. It's just going to be too painful. Your business should be enjoyable. I really truly believe that we should be having conversations with people we would want to talk to. Okay. So come over here. We're going to do this. We're going to come over. And now if we find that this person is somebody that we think would benefit from our product or business, because not every single person that's friends or followers on our list, especially when you start getting into the thousands, is your customer, right? Is your ideal customer. So say she is. Jennifer is going to come over here. She's going to come to custom list and she's going to put on under comments that person's name. Okay. So I'm going to pretend like It was Tina. Okay, so we're going to switch the name. We're just going to pretend like it's Tina just so I can give you the thing. Okay. So I have my list of people that I keep putting under my top 100, the people that I really want to talk to about the product or business. And then I have a list of people that I'm working on comments. Now, here's the thing. Most of us are relying on the news feed to find people to talk about or to comment on, right? Well, the news feeds have tended to be filled with stuff that some of us don't want to see and conversations that we probably don't really want to get into, right? So we can't always rely on the news feed to go find people to talk to, right? So, but as we make comments, what we can do each day is after you go through your news feed to see if there's anybody that you want to comment on. Like right now, I haven't found anything really to comment on. I found a lot of food things. I've got some more recipes to maybe Nina's, but Nina and I are already connected like that, so that's not going to do me much good, right? Here's one maybe that I could comment on, but a lot of it right now is a lot of stuff. This is so adorable, by the way. This is Diane. Look at Diane dance. Isn't she precious? Okay. So a lot of it's stuff that's not giving us a lot to work with these days. Okay. We're not getting a lot to work with. So what do? As you build out this list of comments and these lists of your top 100, you can actually go and if you're not finding something on the news feed, come over to comments and then go click on their name and make sure and see if they've got some new posts for you to comment on. Now, here's the cool thing about doing this comment list, this list right here. First of all, when you go and comment on their posts, they're more likely going to see your post. It changes the algorithm, right? So you go and comment on their posts, they're more likely to see your post. So you're changing your news feed to be able to see, for people to see what you want them to see and you to see what you want to see, right? Both ways. Okay, so that's number one. Secondly, have you ever had a bunch of people comment on a post and then a week later you wouldn't even remember who it was because you never went back to go follow up with those people and keep talking to them and keep building the conversation? This is how you do it. You have that list of people that comment. And if you get 4 comments on a post, great. They go over to comments. And they only go over there if it's somebody that you looked at their profile and it's somebody I would want to have a conversation with. And again, if they don't click with your values and beliefs and it's going to be a struggle, don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay. All right. So step number 1, you have to have your list of people, your 100, right? And if you don't have your list of 100, you're going to have a tough time in this business. Okay. Step number 2, each day, go and make comments on other people's posts. Now, I know on the NowSite system, it's laid up like this. It's laid up with post on social media, comment and post, and start conversations. We set it up this way because it's easier when you're brand new to do this version to get you activated. But best results, according to Higdon, Sarah, all of the big people who have built on social media, is go make your comments on posts first to lean that algorithm so those people see your post when you post. Okay. So you're going to go and comment on, let's go look at Tina and see if Tina has anything. 6 hours ago. Okay. She has something. Oh, look at this. And this is Pamela with Tina. Okay. So Tina must like dogs. Does everybody get the idea that Tina likes dogs? So if I have a product that has dogs for dogs or cats, some of our companies do, right? Guess what? People will sometimes buy things for their pets that they'd never buy for themselves. Just saying, it's true. Okay. So she's got some great posts here. I can go and comment on this photo, how much I love this photo. Oh my gosh, so cute. Makes me think, so thankful where I live. I live right next to the beach. Would love to see you sometime, anytime you come out here, kind of like that, right? All right. So I go and comment on everybody's posts. Now I've warmed up my algorithm. Now I've made my algorithm leaning towards these people. Okay. I will see more of theirs because I clicked and commented on theirs. So Facebook is going to say, hey, she wants this. Okay. They're going to see my posts because Facebook will say, well, if she's commenting on their post, there must be some sort of connection. Let's test the water and show the post to them. Okay. All right. So we get all of our comments out of the way. All right. Then the next thing we do is we post on social media. Now, when we post on social media, lots of different ways we can do this, right? Today is Wednesday. I'm just going to do a caption and suggested image real quick. And I'm just going to say, write me a post about Wisdom Wednesday. Make this post sharing some wisdom on how we have the ability to transform our lives through small steps, changing our mindset, and surrounding ourselves with a community of people who love and believe in us, period. All right. So I'm just making a post. I hit generate, right? Once I hit generate, the NowSite system is now going to make the post and it's going to give me a photo. Now, I generally truly believe using your own photo with you in it gets more traction than a generic photo. However, with that said, if you find a great photo and you want to put a little quote on it or some writing on it, it can still do really, really well. Okay. So maybe you have a photo of, Albert Einstein wisdom or, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, whatever wisdom, right? Just wisdom. You could put that quote in here as well, and people will stop to read the quote. It's amazing how many people will stop and read a quote, stop for a quote post. It's just getting them to engage in it after that. People don't engage with those as much as they do engage with us when the photo is us and we're talking from our own experience. Okay, so wisdom is the compass guiding us through the storm by embracing transformative habits, shifting mindset, and surrounding ourselves with those who uplift us. Life's mountains seem conquerable. Remember, every small step leads to profound transformation. Let's embark on this journey towards the best version of ourselves. Okay, it's okay. Now, I'm going to show you two things that I always believe in doing that I do myself, okay? Number one, the biggest problem with the way it's put together right now at just the beginning is it's generic. It's like third person, right? It's just a generic thing. It has no real connection to me, and it has none of my heart in it. Okay. So does everybody see that? Does everybody see how it's kind of generic, right? Generic posts do not do as well as something that's actually connected to us through our own story, right? So here's your next step. I'm going to go right here and I'm going to regenerate. Rewrite this post and write it in first person as if I am telling the story, period. Include my story of overcoming, period. Include how, I'm just going to leave it like that. Simpler. Okay. I would probably put a little bit more of what part of my story I wanted in there. Whether it's overcoming, weight loss or, or if it was overcoming, a really negative childhood and all the beliefs that came in and all those kinds of things, whatever it is. So, but right now I just want to do this much. Okay. Now I'm going to hit regenerate. As I regenerate, it is going to now change the post per the directions that I put in there, which are called prompts. Wisdom has been my compass guiding me through the storm. By embracing transformative habits and shifting my mindset, I face challenges head on, surrounding myself with those who uplift me. Surrounding myself with those who uplift me has made even life's mountains seem conquerable. I remember how every small step led to a profound transformation in my journey, reinforcing that we have the power to change. Let's embark on this journey towards becoming our best version of ourselves. Okay, rewrite this and tell more of my story, period. Make sure it's in first person, period. Make it compelling and powerful. Okay, now I'm going to regenerate again. The cool thing is that you can use the NowSite system and the My AI to just hit and just use it the way it is. Or like artwork, you can play with it. And I love playing with it. I love tweaking it until it sounds like something I would say, right? Not generic. Throughout my life, wisdom has been my unwavering compass, guiding me through life's turbulent storms. It's this wisdom that led me to embrace transformative habits that forever altered my path. I vividly recall how I once struggled with self-doubt and fear, feeling overwhelmed by what seemed like insurmountable changes. But a pivotal moment sparked a change in me. I shifted my mindset to face these obstacles head on. Surrounding myself with inspiring and uplifting individuals became my sanctuary, infusing my journey with newfound strength and resilience. Now, this is a little long. I learned that the power to change lies within us all, and it's within our grasp if we only dare to reach for it. Okay, so I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to say make it shorter now. It's a little long for me. I don't feel like editing today, so I'm just going to tell it to make it a little shorter. Now I've got it a little bit shorter. Last one. Rewrite this and put in a lot of emojis. I'm not spelling that right. I've never tried this one before. This is a new prompt I've never tried before. So we're going to give it a shot and see if it works. Rewrite this and put it in. Oh, it did. It did. It put in more emojis. Yay. All right. So now I have emojis to break up the black and white. And some of the other things I can do is make these more broke up. Okay. Okay. And then join me on this journey. Let's strive toward becoming the best versions of ourselves. Our potential is limitless, and together we can achieve a greatness. And you could either leave it like that. You could say, what dream are you working towards? You can ask a question at the end. Remember, if you ask a question, you will get more responses. Again, I would use a different image. I'm going to hit get started. I'm going to hit post. And I'll put that in there. Let's add to the post. Let me find a photo. Do I have any photos available? Do I have any photos available? I'll just use this one. Okay, so if there's a will, prosperity can't be far behind. Coach Don made this for me. All right, so got all that, then hit next. Now, here's your next step real quick, okay? And I know this is a lot, and again, you're probably going to need to go back to the replay for all the steps, and I will go through all the steps and just so you have them on your list. But next, for everybody, regarding speaking at one of my events. Okay. All right. So let me go get a comment. Okay. 42 comments. All right. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to use Nina or Natalie. Let's use Natalie. Where did Natalie go? There's Natalie. Okay. So got that. Came over here. Now, she commented on my post. I'm going to comment back whether I want to have a conversation with her or not, because then Facebook will know that I am engaging, right? Which will change the algorithm. I'm going to ask a question to try to keep the conversation going. Then I'm going to come over here and see, do I want to engage with her? Is this somebody I would want to have a conversation with? Is this somebody who could benefit from my products or business? So I'm going to look. Licensed insurance agent. She already said she wanted to partner with me. She's into health. Okay. I'm going to come through. I'm going to look at her friends. I'm going to come down here. Oh, honey, I miss you. I'm sorry. My friend passed away. See her picture. It's like, all right. It's been a rough couple of months. All right. So I would want to have a conversation. Looks like she's into health. She already said she wanted to partner with me. Perfect. So I am going to clip this, and now I'm going to do social delete, right? I'm going to come over here, and I am going to come to my NowSite nav. I'm going to select a business or product. I'm going to do my coaching. I could do my network marketing business. I have one for each thing, right? Each thing that I do. I'm going to come over to new lead, and now I'm going to drop this in here. of the screenshot I just took of her profile so I can start the process of talking to her. So I'm going to also add her to my list over here of comments. Nope, I'm not going to edit the name of the list. I'm going to add Natalie. I'm friends. I'm going to copy this. Here we go. I'm going to put her on my comment list. Now I remember each day that if I don't see them in the news feed, I can come over here and make comments. So now I have social delete. I've uploaded my screenshot, and now I am adding the contact. I'm analyzing the image, and because I'm already having a conversation with her, I'm going to absolutely put her in here. It's going to go and look at her Facebook profile. It's also looking at all of the information all over the internet about her, so I know how to talk to her, right? So it's just going to take a second, and then this will pop up. As soon as it does, then I will have my steps of what to do with her. Now I'm already gauging in comments over there. So the next step for me, of course, will probably be to send her a private message and continue the conversation over there. Does that make sense to everybody? So here are your steps. Number one, if you don't have a list of the people that you're talking to about that you want to talk to about your product or business, like I talked about earlier, that should actually be your first one if you make that list. But the steps for all of this is go comment on your list of people that you have comments on. Go comment on other people's posts. Make your post as number two. Number three is send messages out to anybody that you had conversations with or commented on your post yesterday. Number four, any of those people that you want to continue that relationship building with towards your product or business, make sure you get them in your NowSite Nav and your social to lead. Okay, I've got Natalie here. All right, perfect. So here's Natalie. Initial contact and introduction, follow-up, offer personalized assessment. I'm going to come over here. I've got Nav on now with her. Enhanced info. This is everything that she is into, everything that she cares about, right? So I already need to know where to take the conversation because it's all right here, right? I've already got everything. I don't have to ask her what, like, oh, do you care about this or do you care about like that, like normal, because I already know so much of what she's interested in and what her skills are. Okay. Work and education, current company, what she does. Perfect. Okay. So I have all of that. So when I go to reach out, I have all the information that I need to talk to her. I have her Facebook right here and her LinkedIn, have her phone number all set just from the internet, just from the nav. Now, notes. I will actually put in my own note in here. I will say, Natalie is a Facebook friend, period. She commented on my post saying that she wanted to partner with me with the health challenge that I'm doing, period. I have her in my contacts or comments list, and I'm going to send her a private message to start the conversation with her to see if she is ready to partner and if she is a candidate for the product or business. Okay, now I'm going to add the note, right? Okay, now the note is added for me. Now on the sales plan, I'm going to do exactly this. I'm going to initiate contact. And remember, it's different. If I change this business profile to a different profile, the other day I did it for the LifeVantage people who were here. And so if that was that profile, it would change this sales plan right here based on the profile that I have. So if I change the profile, it's going to change the things right here of what I do. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and back up so it doesn't do that because I don't really want it to do that. Let's go like this. Okay, so new prospect added, Natalie. It's even telling me right now to go write my message. So I can't forget because it's going to sit here, right? When I come back over to Natalie, here she is. Okay. So when I come back over here to Natalie, it tells me to give her a personal message to learn about her wellness or financial goals without mentioning the company name, right? So I got that. I'm going to go ahead and set up a follow-up to remind myself on February 6th that I'm supposed to engage in follow-up again. So February 6th, it's the 5th right now. That's in one day. So in one day, build rapport, and I can add a note, go comment on her posts and continue to build rapport. She said she wanted to partner, and now I hit save. When I do that, and it's actually time for the follow-up, I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to change the follow-up to today at 8, and I think it'll let me go backwards. Okay. All right, now I changed that. When I come back over here, my follow-ups will be over here as soon as it pops up, right? So look at this, follow-up, build rapport with Tom. I've got that one. New prospect added over here. I have Glenn, follow up with Glenn. It's telling me all of the different things that I need to do. That's Mike's kind way of telling me I'm running out of time. Okay. So that was clever, Mike. You're awesome. Okay. So here are your steps. Comment on other people's posts so they see your post. Make your post. As people comment on your posts, check and see if you want to have a conversation with them. If you do, put them in your list and put them in your social to lead. Does that make sense to everybody? Those are your steps. Now, this was a lot. This is a new program, right? Social to lead and NowSite Nav is new. So I know this seems a little overwhelming, but it was just like my AI. You'll get the swing of it, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then, every day I just do these 4 things. I just do these 4 things. I just do these 4 things. And you will be the most consistent person on social media. You will never forget a follow-up. You'll never forget to comment on somebody's post. You'll never forget to have that conversation. And you'll never let a superstar earner get out of your reach ever again. Do you think she'll call me Jennifer? No, 8. Gosh, hasn't it been long enough? Shouldn't she call me by now? Okay. All right. Let's go make a post, everybody. We'll do questions while we make our post. Was this helpful? Does that show you how to use that system and how to follow up? It's a little much at first, I know. But I can promise you this. If you do this, you'll stay more consistent than you've ever been in your life. And with that consistency comes follow-up. And if the fortune is truly in the follow-up, and that is a true statement, then wouldn't we do everything we can to be a master at follow-up to get the fortune? Seems like it to me. All right, let's do 5 minutes and we're gonna, and yes, Mike, keep an eye on my time because I know I gotta go. All right, 5 minutes. Yeah, I know I'm already over. Thank you for keeping me on track though. This was, I told you guys this one was gonna be big because I wanted to go over the whole layout real quick so you can see the entire thing and take out the parts that work for you. Okay. Breezy, you have a question, honey?
Well, when you were first going through creating the list, I kind of got bushwhacked right there. So going back to that part, okay, so the first thing I thought was, okay, well, I'll just look at the replay. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I guess that's what I'll do.
Well, and here's the thing. A lot of people have a paper list, and I love a paper list because it's top of mind right in front of your face, right? But for me, if I have a list on Facebook or I have a list in my NowSite, it's easier to click on the person than click on their Facebook and go straight over to them and interact with them than going and typing the person's name every time to go look at that person on my list. So that's one of the reasons why I make my list on either social media or the NowSite Nav or the NowSite program. And
Gotcha.
if you're doing email marketing, if you have like the marketing version of NowSite and you're doing email marketing, it's great to have that list in your NowSite because then you've got a list that you're marketing to too, if you're sending out emails.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. What other questions do we have? I know that was a lot. That was a little heavy. I try not to make it that heavy, but I wanted you to just kind of see the whole thing. Tomorrow we'll make it simpler and we'll just take teeny steps and make our posts and do some stuff. All right. All right. So
That's quite a lot.
What was that?
That's quite a lot. Do you have a recap on a PDF?
Not yet, but that's a good thing. Let me make one. Okay. Will you send me a Facebook message?
Yes.
Okay. Send me a Facebook message and I'll make up a PDF.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because it is a lot, right? It's heavy. It's a lot, but I promise you, if you do this, you're never going to miss the great earner who could have made you a lot of money. But the person that does have me is probably very happy that she never called. Boy, we'll see. Yeah, I think she is. All right. Paul, you have a question, honey?
Yes, I was trying to follow your steps there, and I was wondering if you can summarize the four of them once more, because I was trying to write them down.
Absolutely.
And I think I got lost.
So this is assuming you have your list of 100. You know, Eric Cory always talks about that top 100, right? So that's assuming you have your one list made already. If you do not have a list of people that you're wanting to talk to about the product or business, that will be your number one. If you already have that list, then your steps are number one, comment on other people's posts. So you get the algorithm warmed up to you and those people will see your post. That's the reason why we do that. Number two, we'll make our own post. That's our message out to the world. Number three, the people that comment on our posts, we're going to comment back and then look over their profile and see if it's somebody that we would want to have a conversation with. If it is, we're going to start that conversation with them and we're going to put them into our social to lead. Good so far, Paul?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've got it. So the only one that I didn't get in there was the number 4 then.
You want to put them on your comment list.
Oh, put the 100 on the comment? No, the ones you
No.
commented
The
to.
one you just started that conversation with and commenting with, and you put in your social lead, put them on your comment list. So you remember each day to go back, because this news feed right now is going to be filled with stuff that Facebook thinks that you may want to see that you don't want to see. Like yesterday, mine was just a mess. And I was just like, holy crap, Facebook, I don't even want to be on for the next 4 years. I'm just like, I'm done. You know, unfortunately, this is how I build my business. So I have to be on there. So now I have to change the algorithm by making sure that I'm commenting on other things and not using my news feed as much. And once Facebook sees that, they'll start showing me more of the things that I want to see.
Okay, I'll see if I can follow that, and then I'll obviously go through the replay as well.
Okay,
But,
and give it a shot. You know, this is good. These are all steps, right?
So putting somebody on the 100 list is different than putting somebody on the comment list.
Yes. The 100 lister is kind of like Eric Worre's memory jogger, where he's like, you know, all your friends, all your family, your doctor, your dentist, the pet sitter, you know, all the people you know, just throwing them all on a list. And then if they would benefit from the product or business or why you thought of them. Mike is trying to get me out of here, so I will quickly show Belinda's post real quick. And because Mike's going to say, you're cut off. Okay. So first of all, look at this photo. Is this like perfect or what? This is adorable. I love this photo. It looks very cold. It looks very pretty. I like it in a photo. Okay. Mike. Feeling like you're stuck in your comfort zone? Let me share how I transformed from a traditional brick and mortar to a flourishing online business. Wow. Nice. You've got me already. Embracing change can be challenging, but also incredibly rewarding. You have the power to shine and inspire others to do the same, ready to take the leap. Okay. Here's the problem. You didn't share with me how you transformed anything. Now I'm confused. So put some of your story in there of what you did. enough that it creates more curiosity that I would want to have a conversation with you or comment below to learn more or comment about my dream or something like that also. But if you're going to say, let me share how I did something, you have to share something.
Okay, I felt like it was too short, so thank
Yeah,
you for that. Yeah.
that's what it's actually missing.
Okay, thanks.
All right. All right, that's my hard stop. I gotta go. All right, Eldon, I'm gonna have to do yours tomorrow. I'm sorry. And message me. Who was that? Oh, Derek. Derek, message me and I'll make up a PDF.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Bring your questions. Play with this system of step by step and then bring your questions back tomorrow so we can go through it, okay? If you don't have the social to lead or the NowSite nav, just message support. Just say to add support. Support at now.site to get it. Okay? It's definitely worth it. To be able to just snap and put in and get all that information. Remember that all that information that I had about the person? That is incredible to be able to have all that prior to the conversation because I already understand some of the things she cares about. I can direct the conversation to what matters to her, which is what we want to do, right? We want to be there for that person. So give that a shot. Come back with your questions tomorrow, and we'll see you back at My AI at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Please feel free to unmute before you go, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks all. I love you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you
Thank
tomorrow.
Thank
Great
you,
day.
Elizabeth.
Thank
This
you.
was
Have a
awesome.
great day.
Elizabeth and
Have a
everybody.
great day.
Bye.
Love you.
Thank you, Liz.
You're welcome. Love you, Ray.
Bye-bye.
Bye.